It's currently like 10:30 at night, and I'm gonna film this video while my cat annoyingly plays with her toy. It's so annoying, and it's loud. And like, it's like little balls in this like little, like stacked up thing. Like, let me show you. It's like, it's that orange thingy, and it's like little balls stacked up in a thing. And she like hits them, and they roll around, and then she hits them again. And it's so annoying. And she got one of the balls out. I don't know how, but she did. This is gonna be a little discussion video about what went on today. Today is a Tuesday. This will probably go up either Wednesday or Thursday because I'm lazy and don't know how to edit. Today in my freshman year class was career development, which is basically where we learn about different careers, learn about different career paths and what they can do for us, what is entailed, and what they entail. Grammar. And a lot of what I was taking on these surveys that we take are not anywhere close of what I want to do. And it's so confusing to me when a survey will tell me, you're good for management, you are good for managing a company, managing finances, being basically like a secretary is one that, like one said. One said that I could be a parole officer, which was like, it's so dumb. The only real like career assessment that we've taken so far that was like good and like suited what I want to do was Cooter.com. Oh, Cooter.com. Oh my gosh. But it gave me real options, like real things that I could do instead of being a fucking parole officer. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to perform. I want to do stuff musically. I want to be in, this sounds so conceited, but I want to be in the spotlight. I want to perform and make people happy through what I do and what I put out into the world. If I'm a manager or if I'm a parole officer, I'm not doing that. And that's not what I want to do in life. It's confusing to me when they say, oh, you're good for management, when I'm not good at management. They say you're good at management, and it's like, well, is what I want to do really good? Is it good for me? Am I making the right decisions in life? And that's what this class is like making me struggle with, because I don't want to live out my life as a manager. I don't want to live out my life as a cubicle worker. I don't want to be a parole officer. I want to live in a big city and try to make it or break it and be a musician and work hard with a craft that I have loved since the 3rd grade. And for these assessments to tell me that that is false is disheartening and like sad and tiresome. And I don't want that. I hate that state of mind where it's like, is this right for me? Or am I doing the right things? Women, you're ruining the mood. This is my cat. She's so cute. She hates me. She's actually a boy. But, yeah. Anyways. It's just so frustrating. You have to lay down in front of the camera. Oh my gosh. Go away. Look. Ugh, go this way. It's so frustrating. And I kept on, like, basically, like, yelling in class. Just like, I hate this. I don't like these jobs. These jobs suck. I don't want to be a parole officer. I don't want to be... One of them was, like, clerk at a something or another. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. That's not my interest. That's not anywhere near what I planned in my head. And what do I know? My life could change in half a year because I'm only 14. My life could change tomorrow and I'd all of a sudden want to be a parole officer. Most likely won't happen because the force that's driving me right now is music. if I'm being real with y'all, music is the only thing in life right now that is keeping me sane. That is keeping me from just like leaving and being like, peace, I'm a horrible person and I will drop out of school and become a bad kid and go to clubs and get arrested for drug use and then, die in prison because I'll get shanked. But music is such an important part of my life, and uh, to to think of a future that doesn't incorporate music with me makes me depressed. Like, it makes me sad. If music isn't my job when I grow up, somebody needs to slap me in the face and say, what are you doing with your life? I want music to be a focal point in my career, in my life, and I want to be known as that music kid. And some people are like, I don't want to be known as a music kid. I don't want to be known as Jane Doe. I want to be known as that girl. Okay, but for me, being a music nerd, being known for a music nerd, is cool. I love music. Music is so amazing. It's like playing a sport, but better. Music is just so good. Music is beautiful, and I don't want to be a parole officer. I want to be a composer. I want to write music. I want to play in an orchestra. I hate the idea of not knowing what my future might be and not knowing where my life is going to go, because I want it to be planned out. I want it to be planned out so I can have a future and know what I want to do with life. And these assessments aren't helping at all. These assessments suck. They base off of 14 questions, and it's like, oh, you're this personality type, you're gonna make this much, you're gonna be this job, and you're gonna have 5 kids, you're gonna marry young, you're gonna die old, and you're gonna have to pay off mortgage for the rest of your life. Like, that's what it's doing in 4 freaking questions. And I'm like, no, these assessments are one of the most irritating and stupidest things I've ever had to do in school, because they won't matter. And I'm going to say that loud and clear. These assessments won't matter. You will not see me take an assessment like this ever again, because what am I going to do with it? Nothing. I'm not going to do a single thing with those assessments. I'm not going to take those assessments into account into my life. I will look up jobs on my own. I don't need those assessments. Okay? No, I'm not even going to get into it because I'll start yelling and it's 11 o'clock. I am so tired of having to look to a future and having to know what my future has. That didn't make sense. I'm tired of being told that my future is going to matter and I need to figure it out now, but don't figure it out now because you're so young and it'll be a while. But the reality is, in 4 years, I'm going to have to make decisions on my own, and I'm going to have to live alone and pay bills and pay taxes, and they aren't teaching us that. They're not telling us in 4 years, in 3 years, in a year, you're gonna have to live on your own. Good luck. Now, let's solve the quadratic equation. Are you kidding me? You're not gonna teach us the most valuable things in life, which is having to pay taxes, finding a job. You're making us take assessments that won't matter, and interviewing a person in the field that you want to pursue, and you're not. Oh my gosh, the school system and the education system is so stupid. It's like, I'm not gonna use these things that I'm learning in math ever. I bet you $1,000 I will never use the quadratic equation. I will never use slope-intercept form. and I will never use, the thing that we're learning right now, I don't know what it's called, but it's dumb. That's homework. I just realized I had homework, and that's not good. But it's just, they don't teach you that. They don't teach you that your future is gonna entail more than a job and having a high school diploma. And it frustrates me because that's what we need to be learning, not what does density equal. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know how to find slope-intercept form. The only real thing that I'll need in life is English class and music. The only things I'll need in life are learning how to write papers, learning how to do book projects, all these different things because I'll need them for college, and music. If I could just have 4 periods of band and 4 periods of English a day, I'd be okay with it. I'm okay with that. Because it's things that I'll need, but I won't need all the rest of this. I don't need it. Like, oh my gosh. It's so dumb. I can't. So, that was me chatting about life, chatting about school and everything. I know that's like an abrupt stop, but it's like 11 o'clock at night and I need to go to bed. But, yeah, it was just my chat about life. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Tell people about my channel because I'm hoping to grow it a lot more. That sounded so conceited. Oh my gosh. Give this video a like and leave a comment about your future, about what you want to do, and subscribe to my channel down below. I'll make videos sometime. I don't know when. Sometime. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.